How's it going, everybody? This is Coach Vinnie here at CFT Fitness, and this is Coach Matt, and we are part of the team that makes up Mobility Matters here at CFT Fitness. Today we're going to be discussing the deadlift, the single leg deadlift, more importantly, single leg isolation. So what I'm going to have Coach Matt here perform is he's going to go right into that single leg deadlift without me cueing anything, and we're going to see what perfect form looks like from the beginning. So things we're looking for: shoulders are back, so what we call active shoulders, maintaining that perfect neutral spine. That core is tight. Knee, we want to make sure it's slightly bent. Coach Matt is keeping the weight in the heel, trying to actively stay stable through that ankle, and now that hammy is nice and active. Go ahead and give me some alternating reps, Coach Matt. So we're not seeing any restriction. He's not losing that midline stability. Now we're going to start to see form deteriorate. He's going to start to speed up. His shoulders are no longer active, so now we're just falling into that position, losing all of the balance. Now, take a breather, Coach Matt. If there's been a prior injury to that hamstring, or your deadlifts just don't feel right, guys, it might be time to start thinking about individualizing your program and figuring out the root of the problem. Isolation movements, the single leg deadlift, are definitely movements that need to be in your routine. Not saying that it has to be done every day, but it's a great technique to really develop the single leg strength. We can recreate the patterns that we're now losing and sacrificing when we do our deadlifts out on the floor. So this right here was a pretty advanced movement. I'm going to have Coach Matt now come up to our suspension trainers here. These are G straps. These aren't TRX, so knowing the difference between the two. And what we're going to do is we're going to put Coach Matt into that single leg deadlift. So what I'm going to have him focus on is the arms are going to stay extended. He's actively pushing those hands down into the straps. You can see that shoulder girdle stay active. I can feel those muscles nice and tight back there. Coach Matt is going to ease himself into that position. All those points of performance, the active shoulders, the neutral spine. Notice how no movement whatsoever on this. He's not wobbling left to right. His core is tight. He has the support of the straps. Now he's going to alternate through those positions. There is now no excuse to why you can't do single leg isolation movements. If you need to hold on to something, if you don't have a suspension trainer, hold on to a countertop, set out a plyo box, use some sort of support system, hold on to someone's hand. You might need a coach for a movement like this. Here at CFT Fitness, myself and Coach Matt, we specialize in mobility, individualizing the program to the person that needs that type of training. It's not just coming in here anymore and running through a random workout. You're coming in here for a workout that is designed for you specifically. Myself and Coach Matt and any one of our coaches here can take you through these movements. Now we've warmed it up. We've figured out if I can't do movement A, I can do movement B. Now we're going to show you some techniques to really get into that area. And I'm going to have Coach Matt take this small black foam roller, and he's going to come down and sit on the ground. We're going to take it a little bit more beyond stretching the hamstring. We're going to be doing some myofascial release. What's that? Fascia is that tissue that surrounds our muscle. Over the years, just through working out, through injury, that fascia is going to get tight. It's going to cause restriction throughout that muscle. Now, here's a simple technique to hopefully break down some tissue, get some blood flow. So Coach Matt can just assess the area. He's got the foam roller directly underneath. He's going to go for more direct pressure because we know what hamstring's bothering him. He's lifting the butt off the ground, creating some good tension, and he's assessing trigger points. If there's a tight spot, he's going to sit on there for maybe 10, 20, 30 seconds, however long he needs. He can spend about 2 minutes per each leg to really recreate some patterns and start feeling better. Definitely a good tool. I know you've seen the foam rollers in the gym. If you have questions about the foam roller, what does it do? Ask a coach. We're going to take it a little bit further now, and we're going to get a little bit more direct. What do you have there, Coach Matt?
This right here is a Supernova.
This is a Supernova, guys, from Mobility WOD. So, Mr. Starrett, if you're watching,
Thank you.
thank you. So, this is definitely a little bit more advanced, guys. This is going to make you scream. This is going to find some more direct areas than the foam roller. So, if you're ready to take it up a notch, maybe you don't have one of these, you can find a baseball. You can find something a little bit more solid, and this is what we call direct pressure. This is what that massage therapist is trying to achieve when you're going into there for that relief. Like we said, this is a little bit more advanced. Coach Matt, he's actively moving, he's stretching throughout the position. Sometimes moving and rolling might be a little too intense. Just applying that leg on top of what Coach Matt could do, he could take this right leg of his, he could put that right over the top now, and that's all the extra pressure that he needs. Whether or not I come and push on top of that leg directly, it doesn't really matter, guys. We're just showing you different techniques and skills that are hopefully going to just improve the quality of life, improve the muscle quality, and just make you move better overall. So remember, mobility always matters here at CFT Fitness. This is Coach Vinny, Coach Matt, signing off.